So today I'm going to show you how to upcycle a small table. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to paint the bottom of the legs of the table. So as you can see, I've already done 3. What I mean by that is that I taped around the bottom of the leg. How I did that is firstly I used Frogtape. So what Frogtape is good for is when you paint on top of the tape, when you peel it off, it doesn't peel off the paint with it. It's quite clever. It's really good. You can get that from like B&Q and like other DIY home stores, you know. So what I did first, I decided to go for 4 inches of paint at the bottom. So I measured out 4 inches and I use a pencil just to do a few marks around the leg. As you can see, I've already done that. So then I used the tape itself and I put the tape over the marks that I did on the leg. So I'm going to show you how I did that. Just a tip, I put the tape above the mark that I made so that the marks are actually painted over and you can't see them afterwards. So I made sure that I'm going around the marks. It's quite useful to do a few marks so that you make sure that it's all the same all the way around. Right, so once all 4 are done, and as I told you before, I've already done all the others, you get your paint. I have Valspar paint. It's just an off-white, and I thought it would be quite nice. But what Valspar is quite good for is that you need to do only 1 coat and then it looks really good. Actually, I very much enjoy using this paint. I've already done a couple of bedrooms with that paint, so I'd really recommend it. I don't know if you can see, but it's like a grey. It's called Whisper Skies, this one. So make sure to get a paintbrush, and it's dead simple. You just paint over the tape that you've just done. You don't even need much, you just need a little bit, and do it right to the bottom. Just make sure to get rid of any excess paint, so go over it if I were you. As you can see, one's dripping down the side here. So if that happens, just clear your paintbrush and go again. With the final strokes, I recommend that it's vertical so that it goes with the rest of the table. It's time to take off the tape and then we'll see a nice straight line. Now look at that, that's perfectly straight and I'm so impressed. Now how good is that? A really quirky modern table, and it was as simple as anything. It literally took me like 5 minutes and then I waited for it to get dry. Another option that's super easy is to actually paint the top. So with Frogtape, what I'm going to do is stripes, but you can go for any shape. So you can just randomly tape across, do like a cross pattern, or a triangle pattern, or if you like hexagons, which is really quirky and modern these days, that you can also do that. But I think stripes is the easiest and looks really modern and contemporary. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. Now if you want to clean it up, so for example I didn't stick down the frog tape well enough, so it did leak, you can neaten it up by taking something sharp. So for example I'll take my ruler and just lightly scraping it off. Be very careful doing this, as you don't want to ruin your table.